Part 2 of Tell Me Why. We're gonna continue. This game. So I'm ready. I'm ready for another part of this game. So let's get started. Okay. We're here in the house, like last time. We looked around the whole bottom floor. Oh, why is it lagging? My settings suck. Hold on. My God, I thought I had this, you know? Okay, just need to change one thing. Just medium. Maybe that'd be better. Okay. Here we are in our old childhood house, and the screen's glowing. What is it? Where is it? It's supposed to be somewhere around here. Fill. Over here? Okay, so we saw this one. She wanted to cut her
Mom,
hair.
about me joining the hockey team? Mom.
Hockey team.
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What?
Really
Look,
short.
I'm tired, and I'm busy.
So that's their mother.
Talk about this later.
You always say that.
All right.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
Yeah.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah.
And completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Okay. So we were upstairs looking in the book. There's a bunch of stories, but I am not going to read them all because
If you don't come up
suck
soon,
at
I'm gonna
reading.
take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
Suck at reading. I suck at reading.
Now this feels like home.
Okay. So I'm just gonna look around the toys. Come on. Get it. Trying to examine. There you go.
Tyler, do you copy? If
Yes.
we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Ksh, copy, Alyson. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps.
Still
I wish
gives
I
you-
could forget about him.
Hey, you.
What's this?
I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Oh yeah. We found a twin under wait, I should have checked that. Wait, go back. What's this?
Look, it's the game we made. Illusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Yeah. Y'all were kids. Y'all could do anything out of it. Y'all are creative. Look at this.
Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
Yeah. Mine too back in the day. Mine too. I still play with toys actually. Not baby toys, but you know, like
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
ping pong.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
Book of Goblins? I think this
All
is the
these
book we were
stories.
I had
Yeah.
ideas for so many more.
Marianne
This is
wrote
the
a lot
book
of them.
we were
Yeah.
reading
It's
last
one of the
time.
only times I remember her being at peace.
So there's all of this. I'm not gonna read it all because
Where is it?
You looking for something in
it took
particular?
way
My diary.
too long for me to read
You
it.
never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh. Whoa.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that!
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl! I hate you!
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Oh no. That's so sad. That's sad. Oh, I want to hug. I want to hug. I want to hug her.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
I want to hug him.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
Oh.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
Yeah,
that
maybe.
diary was important
Maybe.
to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Oh.
Well, then let's go find it.
Let's go find the diary. It's in her room. It's in Marianne's room.
You
Downstairs.
think her room is still locked?
It always was.
I know. We'll have to.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Where'd you come from?
A tale of two swords. Swords. Let's go look in Marianne's room. Marianne's room is this one.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
Oh, here we go.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party.
The one about the princess's party? Okay, we might have to read a
Give
story.
it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Okay.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Oh, here we go. Frog? Okay, Book of Goblins. Okay. So, one that Mary Ann wrote. Oh no. I'm never gonna find this out. Oh. Make new friends. What was the book story called? Ice King? Let's.
You sure you're gonna be able to crack it?
I need some help.
Need some help.
I've got a few ideas.
Okay. Where do we start?
The Book of Goblins. Let's read the story about the princess's party.
The princess's party. Okay. The princess's party. The princess's party. Okay, princess party. Okay, let's read it. Okay. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy. Melancholy, because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the Pelican, Pious and Attentive, and organized by the Moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp and well as the big frog prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party has been prepared. There was a buffet and of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights, which the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. Okay. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies, we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? So, which one of these friends would give her a gift like that? I don't know. Uh-oh. So, which of her friends would give her a gift like that? And then there's this one. She opened the second box. Inside, there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Who wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat? Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside, there was a bag of coins that always provided money if if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I am cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all of my friends have given to me, and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. So, it said that who would give her a torch, who would give her a sword and coins, or a bag of coins. So, I think we gotta figure that out. Next hint?
You think you're any closer to an answer?
More hints.
I think I need some help.
Okay, let's think this through.
Okay. Where do we start?
The Book of Goblins. Let's read the story about the princess's party.
Okay, I did that though. Okay, who would give her...
You think you're any closer to an answer?
Hold up.
I still need more time.
All right, but I'm here if you want to brainstorm.
Okay.
Thanks.
Where do we start?
The Book of Goblins. Let's read the story about the princess's party.
Okay. So, let's see. Oh, there's these up here. Okay, torch. Oh yeah, look. Torch, sword, and a bag of money. Okay. So let's see all these. So a torch would be something like fire? Or camping? Where's your party again? Okay, here's the party. Okay. So, I see these friends. Who would give her a torch? I think we have to read. So, a torch. There's this friend, I think. Once upon a time, okay, let's read this. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, an early winter storm blanketed everything in snow. It was so early in the year that the creatures of the forest were not yet ready for an ordinary winter, much less a bad one, and everyone agreed that the storm was a sign the Ice King had planned for a long, cold winter. The princess had grown up in a kingdom where it was sunny all year long, and the goblins were very young, so no one in the big wooden house knew how to prepare for such a winter. The house was not well insulated, and they did not have enough fuel or food. Only the PS Pelican noticed their plight. And when it came time to fly south with the other birds, her heart was heavy with sadness. What can I do? She thought. I'm migratory bird, and it was, if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? The time came to go, and the pelican struggled to take flight. It felt as though a leaden weight were struck right in the center of her chest. What can I do? She thought. I'm a bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? She managed to take off, but only just barely, flapping fiercely to catch up with the other birds. As the Pios pelican began her journey, the storm picked up, battering her and to and fro. She had fallen well behind the flock, and she was already growing tired. But for all her challenges in the air, she could tell things were much worse on the ground. A deep freeze had settled over the forest. The leaden weight in her chest grew heavier as she thought of the princess and the goblins. What can I do? She thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? The storm intensified, and the pelican was in a total whiteout. She knew she should have despaired, but all she could feel was the weight, which had grown and grown until she thought she might drop out on the sky. She had felt called to help the princess and the goblins, but she had ignored it. I should have stayed, she thought. It was the right thing to do, but now I am lost, with no way to make it right. Suddenly she was plucked from the sky and deposited in the hall of the Ice King. Pelican, he said, you were flying in circles around my mountain. I was lost, she said, weighted down by the weight of guilt in my heart. The Ice King stared at her sagely. Is it guilt or is it something else? Open your beak. He reached down inside of her, pulling out a glowing stone. The Pios pelican was surprised at how it filled her with warmth, chasing away cold and her doubt. You know what you must do, said the Ice King. The Pios pelican flew straight to the big wooden house. Snow had already blown in through its many cracks, and ice crept across the floorboards. She found the princess and the goblins huddled in front of the quiet hearth, nearly frozen solid. No, she cried, and then she placed the stone in the princess's lap. The warmth of it spread through the whole of the house. Melting all that had frozen, the princess threw her arms around the pelican's chest, and the goblins clung to her legs. Thank you, they cried. You're welcome, said the pelican, smiling in deep satisfaction. What is that? asked the princess, staring at the wonderful stone. At first, said the pelican, I thought it was my guilt, but when the Ice King pulled it out of me, I realized it was something much more powerful. Just then, the storm broke and the skies cleared. The pelican filled the big wooden house larder with foods from her beak, and then she took to the skies, lightened up by the knowledge that through her charity, everyone in the big wooden house would be warm and fed until spring. And that is the story of how the Pios pelican saved the wise princess and the crafty goblins from the long winter. Okay, I think it's the money. Food and warmth. So I think it's the pelican for the money. So the pelican's the last one. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else is on there? There's a frog. I'm going to do the bear. Let's find a story with the bear in it. There's bear right here. Okay, let's read this. The goblins and the ice cave. Cave, yeah. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins were playing near the glacier. When they discovered a hole in the ice, they crept through a gradually widening passage and found themselves inside a spacious ice cave. Light spilled down the undulating blue-white walls in a way that made them look like electric waterfalls, and a column made up of hundreds of icicles stood in the center. This was a time before the goblins had settled beneath the old wooden house, and they had nowhere to live. Perhaps we could live here, they said. Yeah. Okay, hold on, I need a break. Ooh. Moments later, the sound of stomping feet interrupted their play, and they realized that perhaps someone already lived there. They hid behind a boulder to wait and see who was coming. The old bear sauntered into the cave, shaking powdery snow from his coat. He let out a giant yawn and lay down in the corner of a pile of tree boughs, snoring within seconds. When they were sure he was deep asleep, the goblins conspired to claim the cave for themselves. Whew. Excuse me. Oh, this story's long. Okay. Oh, all this work's long. They chipped away at the glacier until they had filled a basket full of ice. They then hid once more behind their boulder and stared, tossing chunks of it on the sleeping bear. Now, Old Bear was now not the smartest creature in the forest, so when he woke up covered in ice, he roared, "My cave is collapsing!" Then he lumbered to his feet and ran outside before the whole thing could come down on top of him. The goblins crept out after him and did a loop before coming back to find him sitting outside. "What happened?" they asked. "My cave, it's collapsing," bemoaned the old bear. And it's time for me to hibernate. Where will I stay for the winter? It had not occurred to the goblins that the old bear had settled in for the winter, and they felt a little bad, but they did not want the old bear to know what they had done. So instead, they offered to help him find a new den. Together they searched. They expected cavernous stone and hollowed trees and deeply pocketed knolls. Nothing they found was as beautiful as the ice cave, but the only bear settled on a packed earthen hollow that would keep him warm and dry for his long sleep. "Good night," he yawned. Good night, he yawned, and the goblins gleefully returned to their new home. Okay. Oh, okay, hold up. In the spring, the old bear woke and went for a nice long walk to stretch his legs. His path took him right up to his old cave, where he heard the curious sound of laughter. Making his way inside, he was surprised to find that his cave was intact, and the goblins were inside playing a game. "What is this?" growled the old bear. The goblins stopped playing and looked ashamed. "We're sorry, old bear," said the goblins, "but we had nowhere to live, and it's just so beautiful. We didn't realize you were about to hibernate, and then we couldn't bear to tell you what we'd done." The old bear was angry at the trick. But the young goblins looked appropriately ashamed, and so he said, "Come with me. I'm gonna eat you." Just kidding. He led the crafty goblins to the hollow in which he had hibernated for the winter. "You two can have this spot," he said, "and look, someone had built a big wooden house right over top of it. Over top it. No one lives there now," said the old bear, "but one day maybe someone will." The earthen hollow was not as beautiful as the ice cave, but it kept the goblins warm and dry, and they were excited that someday they might have someone living overhead, someone who baked cakes and tolerated their mischief. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins tried to steal the cave of the old bear, and how they got their own instead. Okay. So bring this out real quick. So there's money, there's fire, which I thought the fire one was the bear, because he lived in a dark cave, I think. But maybe I was wrong. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. She's ringing her bell. She is now ringing her bell. She needs assistance. I think she wants a treat, or she's just playing. I'll give you a grape, Alex, at the end of this stream. Okay. So that had the bear. Wait. There is a deer and is that a raccoon? I think that's a raccoon. There is a deer. There's another one with the bear. Okay. Let's find the one with the deer. Is there a deer in any of these? There's a frog. Wait a minute. Okay, the pelican's here again. But I don't see it. There's a deer. Okay. I found a deer. Okay. We're gonna... what was that frog one about? Is there a frog on the one? Just a second from the last. The frog one. Okay, so the frog one... What was that one about? Let's recap. Because we read it last episode of Tell Me Why. So... What was the frog one about again? In the pond, she was an ordinary frog. Okay, so basically this frog was ribbiting every day, all day, 24/7 or something. And then the frog was in a lake, and if the animals didn't know where her home was, they could hear the frog and go back home. And then, what about the princess? I heard something about the princess in this story. See... So they returned to their own... Honey, 2 years ago. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything for the frog, but let's go to the deer one. Let's see what this one's about. But then okay, Meech teaches the goblins how to fish? Maybe let's... So they're swimming. They're swimming. Don't know what they would need a sword or a torch for. Muskrat? Is that what that is? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn this. So the sword. Let's see. Maybe the muskrat needs a sword. I'm trying to guess. No wait, this one was a pelican. And then maybe this one needs a sword. And then let's just guess on this one. Oh, we can try to...
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's gonna take too long to freaking figure out this puzzle, but maybe if y'all play this game, y'all could figure out the puzzle and tell me if y'all figured it out, and y'all let me know who it was, because I kind of tried my hardest. I don't want to read because I don't want to read this whole episode. I want to continue. So
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
we're gonna break down the door. Okay. Just break it. Okay. Sorry. That was a cool puzzle though. That would have been fun if I did it though. So, Marianne's room.
So much for the fairy tale mood.
Whatever. We're not 10 anymore.
She spent so much time making those elaborate games and worlds for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough that she lost her grip on reality.
Oof.
So, where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Okay, if I...
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out.
Who, us?
I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
So, the mother was going
We
through
heard her
some
crying.
issues too.
We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this. As if she's still here.
It really sucks.
She was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Yeah. Oh, the stories. So, whew. Oh, we found it.
It's here.
We found it.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
There it is. Raising your transgender child.
Tyler,
What?
look.
Oh no.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense.
Oh, Tyler.
10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah.
Oh, this game's so...
I think I need
Emotions.
some air.
Yeah. Let's go get some air. Let's get out of this room. This room's too much. This room is too much. Let's get out of here. It's okay, Tyler. It's okay. Oh. Well, Tyler found some stuff in Marianne's room. It's kind of...
Are you really, really sure?
My heart's...
I am. Do it.
Ooh. She's gonna cut her
Okay.
hair. Cut her hair. Ooh. Cutting your own hair.
Here we go.
Come on. You got it.
Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really? Yeah.
Does look good.
I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Alyson. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like
Oh, so...
like your brother.
Love your siblings.
Brother,
They're the best.
sister. We look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
You'll get one when you're older. Still
Mom?
look good, though.
Mom!
Oh. She's crazy.
Mom?
Oh, please.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Please, please, please.
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh, this is scaring me.
Wait! Stop!
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. 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 Oh my. Can't swallow. That's. Oh, that's hard. Oh. Oh no.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About
God.
the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Alyson, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Maybe Tessa has answers?
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
Why rush the sale?
So, I was thinking... Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
Okay. We have a plan?
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright. Deal.
Okay.
Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Okay.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler.
We're gonna open it.
Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Mom and Alyson argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why does she ever let me do what I want to do? Alyson and I started writing a story. Well, Alyson did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Well, who knows? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. I need to see Star Wars. Luke was so great. But Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Ziom. I don't know. Saturday, 5th February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to do? Me too. When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Alyson told me again that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Do this, do that. I am sick of her voice, and I am sick of that dumb name, too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. Okay? Ollie the Goblin. We are Ollie the Goblin. Okay.
I think we should head out right away.
Yeah.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax
I like the view.
and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Seems we got a trespass.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Hello?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers.
Oh no!
3, 2.
Alyson!
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
Oh.
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Just me.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
Oh my god. Tyler's just...
I'm sorry.
It's so awkward.
It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
Yeah, change.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam.
So,
So, What are you doing here exactly?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know?
Thanks.
Patching the roof, checking the pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How
Well.
antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Keys.
But,
Please.
selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
Few bad memories too. Oh.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Oh no.
Tyler!
What?
Yeah.
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Is. Were you too close? The puzzle on her door? Yeah, we should go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I guess I could ask him a few more questions.
Okay.
Okay. Were you too close?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming.
Well,
Not me.
that Marianne. The puzzle on her door.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Nah. We're all done with fairy tales.
No. After what you two been through?
I mean, we tried
Makes
to
sense.
solve it. Okay, let's go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I guess he's too wasted to help us.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got
We
lots
all
to do
gotta go.
myself. Lots of to-dos
Get out.
on old Sam's list.
Ow. Oh my
And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Keys. Keys.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Yes. We'll let you know.
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, yeah, they're yours.
Thank you.
This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself, both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Yep. So let's get going. Is that a bear on the couch? Wow. Fancy.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vecchi?
Veni Didi
I'm ready to talk
Becky?
to Tessa.
Tessa? I don't know who Tessa is yet.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Okay, we're playing as Alyson now.
Hey, you.
Hey,
What's up?
isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker.
Annoying
Rude.
co-worker.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Maybe gonna be roommates. He wants to move. Maybe gonna be roommates.
Michael is moving to Juneau too. We were thinking of being roommates.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it? You better not be backing out on me. The only thing that gets me up some mornings is marking one more day off the calendar.
Don't worry, she won't. We'll get the house sold, and you guys can move on.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least
Fishing's
twice a
fun.
week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all Smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Ugh, never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here. This episode was fun. Full of some more of Marianne's stories. So there's very bad memories with Marianne, but there were some good ones, but they're Tyler and Alyson are kind of got a hit out of the bad memories with Marianne. But well, yeah, we're about to walk in a store, but that'll be in next episodes. So I will see you guys soon. Subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. And we'll be going into this store soon. So thanks. See you guys. See you guys later. I'm sorry that the microphone or the camera is still not in sync with my voice, but I'm trying here. Maybe I'll get a better I know I just got this camera, but maybe I'll get a camera, switch in this camera for a camera that does it. Okay, bye guys.